Welcome to the Campbell Museums and our What's in the Box series, where I open a box from our storage and I see what we find inside. As part of this series, you watch me unbox everything, and then you watch me rehouse the items to try to improve the storage. So in this video, I'll be rehousing box number 4. The original box had everything piled on top of each other, and they could shift around and move whenever the box was lifted. As you can see, this box was full of items. Lots of eyeglasses, buttons, nails, button hooks, and Civil War bullets. And so in this video, I'm gonna make everything a little more sturdy. To improve the housing, I'm gonna need a bigger box. Once I have the box, I figure out a rough layout of how I want to put everything inside. And if you've watched boxes 1 through 3, you'll be pretty familiar with the cubbies that I tend to make to provide an individual home for each object within the box. Now it's time to cut the dividers. And then we do a fit test to make sure I'm happy with the result and to double check that my plan is actually going to work out. Now to cut the dividers for the shorter length. Once I have my dividers, I have to make grooves so they can interlock. And it's important to make sure that all the slots are identical. Now I'm doing another fit test just to make sure that everything is in fact lining up as it's supposed to. Looking good so far. And now I can cut the final set of grooves. All done, and we're ready to put it together. Now that I have my cubbies, I can get them inside the box. And there we go, nice and snug. We've got tons of cubbies to work with to make sure each object has a happy little home. Now I just place the items into the cubbies. And now I rehouse each individual item by simply adding tissue for padding, making sure it has a clear ID number on it, and then building any supports if I think the object needs additional care. This box was fairly simple. Most items just needed to be wrapped in a little tissue and tucked away. For the powder horn, I wanted to create a center support to relieve some of the pressure from the two ends. If I can directly tag the item, I do, but for items like Civil War bullets or buttons where it's a little more difficult to put the tag on the item, I put the tag on the bag. Now, if you remember these nails, they had been tagged on each individual nail, and it created this really cluttered mess. I'm simply going to put all the barcodes onto the plastic bag that holds the nails. And I'm just cutting off the zipper of this bag because it's really stiff and it doesn't allow me to fold the bag. And that's about it for this box. So here's the before with everything piled inside. And here's the after with everything in its own little home. As you can see, the tags are easily visible, so it's easy to locate the item that you're looking for, even when they're wrapped in a bunch of tissue. And now this box is ready to go back on the shelf. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you enjoy our content.